Morning, everyone. Today we are going to start with the moral value lesson number two, that is wonders of meditation. Now, here, wonders of meditation means through meditation. The word meditation, first of all, I should make it clear that the word meditation means focusing the mind on particular object. When you focus your mind on particular object or thought, or any means we can say uh, activity, then it is called as meditation. So today we are going to read about how does meditation help us, what all things, what all wonders, good things happens in our life when we do the meditation, when we follow meditation. So everyone wants to have inner peace. The moment you have it, it brings in your mind the images of silence and stillness. Now, everyone, today's world, is so much disturbances are there, so much tensions are there. So everyone in today's world wants to have inner peace. अंदरूनी उनको एक तरीके से शांति चाहिए. Each and every person wants to have the inner peace. The most you have it, it brings in your mind the images of silence and stillness. Means uh, the most peaceful mind you will have, the images of silence and stillness you will have. That means you will be more silenced and you will be more calm. If you have the inner peace in you, अगर आप अंदरूनी आप शांत हैं, शांत मन है आपका, तो माइंड से भी you will be very much you will be very much cool, plus silence will be there and you will be very much calm enough. It creates an environment of happiness. Now this calmness, this silence creates an environment of happiness, but unfortunately we are living in the world full of violence, anger and threat. But unfortunately, as I have already made it clear, that today's world in which we are living, it is the world which is full of violence, anger and threat. Means everywhere we will find, as soon as you pick up the newspaper, you will find out the various news about different violence created in different places. The anger, due to anger, what all things are happening in the world around you, plus the threat. Nowadays the threat of pandemic, that is COVID-19, is going on. So all these things are present in today's world, and for this meditation is very much important. The peacefulness of mind, body and soul is very much important. So children in this age, you are relaxed, focused, creative, healthy, loving and confident. Now at this age means at the age when you are very small, that time you are very much relaxed, focused. Focus means you're focused, your aim, main goal is clear, creative. You are more creative, and you make more new things. You are healthy enough, you are loving, and you are confident enough. So all these in your age, you are having a relaxed mind, you have a focused goal, creative mind, healthy body, loving and confident in you. This is the best phase of your life. This is the best phase, means best part or best period of your life. When childhood, you can say childhood is a best period of your life. But as you grow, you will grow up, you will feel the toughness of the life. That means when till you are small enough, or uh, you have a means childhood, you are tension free, you live in a tension free atmosphere, and you are healthy, loving and confident enough. But as the phase of this childhood pass by and you grow up little bit, then what happens, the feeling of toughness means more tough conditions, hard conditions of the life appears in front of you. It has its own ups and downs. That means the life has its own ups and downs. Sometimes you face happiness, sometimes you face sadness. It will create anxiety and stress. Now this will create anxiety and stress, the ups and downs in your life, the sadness, the happiness in your life will create anxiety, a type of worry. When you are sad, then you will find that lot of worry or tension condition you are in. However, if you want to remain in childhood state of bliss and find out a way of stress, meditation is the only solution. So, if you want to remain in a childhood state, means you have to be you want to be in the period of childhood only, and the state of bliss means it is a period of pleasure when you enjoy a life. The childhood period is a period of when you enjoy a lot in your life. It is a tension free, it is anxiety free, no fear, no tension, nothing. You just live your life in the way you want. And thus, the best way to continue this childhood period is meditation. So, meditation is the only solution to have the period to continue the period of childhood. Then only you will be free from stress and worries. Uh, some benefits of meditation. Now we will see about the benefits of meditation. Now, as we know that meditation is the best solution to be away from all the anxieties, stress, worries, unhappiness, and all. So, what all are the benefits of the meditation? Now it reduces aggression and anxiety. Now this meditation, with the help of meditation, you can reduce aggression. Aggression means the violent behavior, the aggressive behavior in you. You can reduce that type of behavior. And the anxiety. Anxiety means what type of worry you are having in your life. You will reduce that worries in your life through meditation. So through meditation, you will be reducing your violent nature plus the worries in your life. It relaxes the mind, body, and soul. It also relaxes your mind, body, and soul. So, body, mind, and soul, all the three becomes relaxed when you are in the posture of meditation. It improves our concentration and the ability to focus on something. And when you are meditating, that means the concentration and ability to focus on something will be improved. You can improve the ability to focus on particular object or particular thing, and your concentration will also improve due to the help of meditation. It makes us more creative. It gives clearer memory. Your memory also increases. You will become more creative. It will improve your mental and physical health also. And it increases in joy, happiness, compassion, and love. It develops healthy self-esteem. Healthy self-esteem means healthy self-respect. A type of confidence will arise in you due to the meditation. If you will follow the meditation properly, then definitely you will increase the joyness, the happiness, the love in your life. Plus, you will be able to concentrate in your studies. You can focus on your goals. You will you will have a creative uh, means thought. Plus, the memory will also be increased. You will be reducing your aggression, the violent behavior, and the worries also. On television and in newspaper, we get news of corruption and violence all over the world. Now, daily we are reading the newspaper or seeing in the television also the news about corruption. What does the word corruption mean? Corruption means the dishonest, the fact that we uh, are having the knowledge about the people who are dishonest to the country or to their own people or to their community. Plus, you or every day you are seeing the violence, that is, people are harming or killing the humanity. Human beings are uh, harming themselves only in one or the other way. The humanity only over all over the world. So these types of news, everyday news, you are hearing about the corruption and violence in the world. When any of our near or dear ones are attacked or troubled, we try to protect them. And now we have the that type of intention that whenever our near or dear ones whom we love or whom we are in touch with more, then if they are attacked or they are in trouble, then we always try to help them out. We always try to protect them. But in our attempt to protect our dear one, we also become violent. But to protect them might be once we can also become a violent. We can also harm the other person. हाउ कैन वी ओवरकम सच एन एटीट्यूड, एंड न अब हम इस एटीट्यूड से कैसे अपने आप को रोक सकते हैं, जैसे हम अपने नियर डियर वंस को किसी ऐसी सिचुएशन से बचाने के लिए हम खुद ही एक तरीके से अग्रेसिव हो जाते हैं बहुत, हम एक तरीके से दूसरे लोगों को हार्म पहुंचाना शुरू कर देते हैं। तो इस टाइप की कंडीशन से सिचुएशन से हम कैसे बच सकते हैं? Non-violent method is the best solution. Now, which is the best solution? Non-violent method. Non-violent method means not to harm anybody, neither the insect, nor animals, nor plant life, nor human beings. किसी भी तरीके से किसी को भी harm नहीं पहुंचाना. So it will be the best solution in your life to be away from the violent behavior. Our country, India, got its freedom because of the non-violent movement, which is also which is also known as ahimsa. Now, you all are aware about the non-violent movement. Non-violent movement means it was started by Gandhi ji, and he used to believe in ahimsa. Ahimsa means not to harm anybody. So Mahatma Gandhi, a great freedom fighter, was an apostle. Apostle means was a follower of non-violence and ahimsa. Mahatma Gandhi, who was a great freedom, who was Mahatma Gandhi? Mahatma Gandhi was a great freedom fighter. He was also a follower of non-violence, means not to harm anybody. He believed in ahimsa. क्लियर? अहिंसा मीन्स दूसरों को किसी तरीके का नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाना. when you when we do not cause pain or harm to any living creature by means of our thought, words or deeds, it is called ahimsa. Now you can underline this. What do you mean by ahimsa? ahimsa means, ahimsa का क्या मतलब होता है कि हम किसी भी तरीके से किसी लिविंग क्रीचर को मीन्स जिसमें जान है, उसको हम किसी तरीके का कोई हार्म नहीं पहुंचा रहे हैं. नाइदर फ्रॉम आवर थॉट्स, ना तो हम सोच करके कुछ उसके बारे में बुरा, ना हमारे वर्ड्स कुछ इस टाइप से हम ना यूज करें जिससे उसको हार्म हो लिविंग क्रीचर को, ना हमारे वर्क से, डीड्स मीन्स वर्क, जो हम एक्शंस, हमारे एक्शन से, ना हमारे वर्ड से, ना हमारे सोचने से, कुछ भी तरीके से हम किसी भी जीव जंतु को हार्म नहीं पहुंचा रहे हैं जिससे उनको किसी तरह का नुकसान हो. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज अहिंसा. It is an attitude that can change the world, win hearts, and turn all foes into friends. So ये एक तरीके का अहिंसा, एक तरीके का attitude है. It is a type of attitude, or we can say behavior, in which we can change the world and we can win hearts and turn all foes into friends. Foes into friends means all enemies. By ahimsa, by our attitude, by our behavior of ahimsa, we can turn our enemies into our friends. हम अपने दुश्मन को भी दोस्त बना लेंगे. But nowadays, teenagers often become violent. Nowadays, teenagers, who are the teenagers? The person between age of 13 to 19 years. 13 से 19 years के बीच में जो लोग होते हैं उन्हें हम teenagers बोलते हैं. So often these teenagers between 13 to 19 years, they become often violent. वो हमेशा एक तरीके से violent हो जाते हैं. छोटी छोटी बातों पे उनको गुस्सा आ जाने लगता है और छोटी छोटी बातों पे वो एक दूसरे को नुकसान पहुंचाने लग जाते हैं. This is because most of them do not have a clear idea about what they want to do in future. And this is just because these teenagers, people of between 13 to 19 years, they do not have the clear idea about what they want to do it in the future. उनको फ्यूचर के बारे में कुछ क्लियर आइडिया नहीं है. what they want to become, what they want to do, इसीलिए they become more violent. वो दूसरों को नुकसान पहुंचाते हैं. They do not know what is good for them, and they also do not know what is good for them. Hence, they fight, use abusive languages, and believe in harming others. And that is why, as they are unaware about the future, they don't know what is good and what is bad. They don't want to, means they can't discriminate between good and bad things for them, and that is why they indulge in fight. वो अक्सर एक दूसरे से लड़ाई झगड़ा शुरू कर देते हैं. And they use abusive languages. Abusive languages means those languages, those words which are not good enough टू यूज फॉर द अदर्स। बुरे शब्द, जो गलत शब्द होते हैं वो इस्तेमाल करते हैं टू हार्म द अदर्स एंड बिलीव इन हार्मिंग अदर्स, और वो दूसरों को हर तरीके से नुकसान पहुंचाना लग जाते हैं। सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द टीनेजर्स। But some children do not resort to violence. Some children do not resort to violence means some children are not violent children. Some children do not involve themselves in harming the other people. दूसरे जो बच्चे होते हैं वो दूसरों को नुकसान करने में विश्वास नहीं रखते. They just stay focused on their aim or mission in life. They just have their main aim in their life. उनका खुद का एक मिशन होता है, एक गोल होता है, in which they want to accomplish, they want to fulfill their mission or aim in the life. और इसीलिए वो वायलेंट एक्टिविटीज में इंडल्ज नहीं होते, वो किसी तरह का हार्म किसी दूसरे को नहीं करते, वो सिर्फ अपना फोकस रखते हैं, वो अपना एम उनका क्लियर रहता है कि हमें लाइफ में, जिंदगी में ये अचीव करना है. नॉन वायलेंट स्टूडेंट्स आर गुड एट स्टडीज, whereas violent students in general are not good at studies. Now, non-violent children, those who are non-violent, non-violent means जो दूसरों को किसी तरीके का हार्म नहीं पहुंचाते हैं, वो बच्चे क्या ज़्यादातर क्या देखते हैं, वो बच्चे गुड एट स्टडीज, पढ़ाई में बहुत अच्छे होते हैं, बिकॉज दे आर नेवर इन्वॉल्व इन सच एक्टिविटीज टू हार्म अदर पीपल, अदर लिविंग बींग्स. उनका दिमाग वो अपना लगाते ही नहीं है कि उस बच्चे को या उन लोगों को, दूसरे लोगों को वो किस तरीके का नुकसान पहुंचाए. इसीलिए उनका फोकस क्या होता है, सीधा स्टडीज पे होता है, and that is why these students are good at studies, whereas violent students in general are not good at studies. And the children which are violent, जो सिर्फ दूसरों को नुकसान पहुंचाना चाहते हैं, either through their thought, through their words or through their actions, चाहे वो कुछ बुरा सोच रहे हो, बुरा वर्ड यूज कर रहे हो, चाहे बुरा कुछ काम कर रहे हो दूसरों के प्रति. So these children are not good at studies. So this is the difference between the good and bad students. Those who are violent are losers and not gainers. Another thing important about the students, those students which are violent, जो दूसरों को नुकसान पहुंचाना चाहते हैं, they are the losers. वो हमेशा क्या है, losers. उनको जिंदगी में हमेशा वो lose करते हैं. They are not the gainers. वो अच्छी चीज अचीव नहीं करते हैं. They blame others. और इसके लिए क्या करते हैं, वो दूसरों को ब्लेम भी करते हैं कि उनकी वजह से वो आज ऐसे हैं या उनको ये चीज नहीं मिली है. इंस्टेड ऑफ एक्सेप्टिंग देयर ओन मिस्टेक्स, दे बिकम अपसेट एंड वायलेंट. अब वो दूसरों बहुत ज्यादा वायलेंट हो जाते हैं, अपनी बुराई, अपनी मिस्टेक्स, अपनी गलतियां वो नहीं एक्सेप्ट करते हैं, वो नहीं मानते हैं. दे डोंट ट्राई टू एक्सेप्ट देयर मिस्टेक, वो अपनी गलती बिल्कुल नहीं मानेंगे. एंड thus they become upset and violent, और इसीलिए वो दूसरों को किसी तरह नुकसान पहुंचाना लग जाते हैं. I hope clear, it is clear everyone. Now, Gandhiji once said, what is Gandhiji's views? If anybody slaps you on your left cheek, do not get angry. Smile and ask him to slap on your other cheek too. This attitude will help to reduce his anger. Now, Gandhiji says that if anybody slaps you on your left cheek, अगर कोई आपको उल्टे गाल पर एक थप्पड़ मारता है, then what you should do, you should not in means against that you will also slap him. आपको उसको slap नहीं करना है. Instead that what Gandhi is saying, Gandhi ji is saying that instead that you should pass a smile, एक स्माइल पास करना है उसको, और you should ask him कि to slap on the other cheek too. और उसको बोलना है कि एक गाल पे तो थप्पड़ मारा है, आप दूसरे गाल पर भी थप्पड़ मार दीजिए. यू शुड नॉट क्या, तूने एक गाल पे मारा, तूने एक बार मारा, मैं तुमको 4 बार मारूंगा. इस टाइप का एटीट्यूड नहीं होना चाहिए. अकॉर्डिंग टू गांधी जी, इफ वन स्लैप्स यू ऑन वन चीक, देन यू शुड पास अ स्माइल. मुस्कुराते हुए उसको कहना चाहिए कि आप दूसरा चीक पर भी एक मार लीजिए. दिस एटीट्यूड विल हेल्प हिम टू रिड्यूस दिस एंगर, और ये एटीट्यूड उसका एंगर रिड्यूस करने में उसकी सहायता करेगा. अगर आप उसको उसने एक थप्पड़ मारा, आप उसको 2 थप्पड़ मारोगे तो ये क्या होगा? लड़ाई शुरू हो जाएगी एंड यू विल हार्म बोथ ऑफ यू विल हार्म मीन्स बोथ ऑफ यू विल हार्म योरसेल्फ। आप एक-दूसरे को भी हार्म करोगे और आपको खुद को भी नुकसान होगा। और इससे गुस्सा और ज़्यादा होगा। एक-दूसरे में डिफरेंसेस ज़्यादा क्रिएट हो जाएँगे। अगर आप एक स्माइल पास करके उसको कहोगे कि आप दूसरे गाल पे भी थप्पड़ मार दो, तो माइट बी कि वो नहीं मारेगा और एक तरीके से या वो अगर मारेगा भी, तो उसका एक तरीके से एंगर रिड्यूस हो जाएगा कि ये तो कुछ एक्शन ले ही नहीं रहा है, कोई बात नहीं मैं उसको दोबारा नहीं मारूँगा। So the Holy Bhagavad Gita also says, what is the Bhagavad Gita says? Anger causes a loss of memory. Anger causes a loss of memory. अगर आप गुस्सा करोगे तो आपकी क्या होगी? मेमोरी लॉस होगी एंड लॉस ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस और आप अपना आपा खो दोगे। आप आपका सेल्फ कॉन्शियसनेस खो दोगे। इट इज लाइक मैडनेस दैट लीड्स टू दैट और एक तरीके से एक तरीके से क्या होगा? मैडनेस। मैडनेस मीन्स भगवत गीता कहते हैं कि आप अगर एंगर है आप में, बहुत ज़्यादा गुस्सा है, तो गुस्सा आपको क्या करेगा? आपकी मेमोरी लॉस कर देगा, आप सेल्फ कॉन्शियस नहीं होगे, आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा एंड यू विल बी टाइप ऑफ मैड मीन्स एक तरीके से आप मैडनेस को हो जाओगे एंड इट विल लीड्स टू डेथ और इट विल लीड्स टू योर डेथ ऑल्सो। आप एक तरीके से पागल हो जाओगे। मैडनेस मीन्स पागल हो जाओगे, गुस्से में पागल हो जाओगे और ये आपको डेथ पर पहुँचा देगा। So let us try to make a world where everyone and everything is free, safe and respected. Now we should try to make a world where everyone and everything is फ्री, सेफ एंड रिस्पेक्टेड। हर किसी को फ्री एनवायरनमेंट मिल रहा है, सेफ है उसकी लाइफ और हर किसी का रिस्पेक्ट दे रहे हो। सो वी शुड क्रिएट दिस टाइप ऑफ एनवायरनमेंट एंड द वर्ल्ड। फॉर दिस वी नीड टू प्रैक्टिस मेडिटेशन इन थॉट एंड वर्ड एंड फॉर दिस फॉर the world free, safe and respected type of world, we should practice what? We should practice meditation in thought and words. हमें meditation the feeling or we should focus our mind on a particular object or thought or we can activity or particular activity so as to have free safe and respected environment in the world. Now meditation is an ancient art of relaxation. What is meditation? You can underline this. Meditation is an ancient art of relaxation. एक तरीके से रिलैक्स करने का एक आर्ट है ये पुराने जमाने से चला आ रहा ये आर्ट है। इट वॉज प्रैक्टिस बाय अ गॉड एंड गॉडेसेस। हमारे भगवान हमारे देवी देवताओं के द्वारा भी ऋषि मुनियों के द्वारा भी ये मेडिटेशन अपनाया गया था। ऋषिज एंड सेंट्स जो सेंट्स हैं ऋषि मुनि हैं, जो देवी देवता हैं, उनके द्वारा भी ये आर्ट ऑफ मेडिटेशन अपनाया गया था। इट इज सेड दैट थ्रू डीप मेडिटेशन ये कहा जाता है कि ये डीप मेडिटेशन के द्वारा ही किंग विक्रमादित्य shook the throne of Lord Indra in heaven कि ये मेडिटेशन के द्वारा ही किंग विक्रमादित्य ने ये एग्जांपल दिया गया है कि किंग विक्रमादित्य इतना बड़े किंग उन्होंने भी ये मेडिटेशन के द्वारा लॉर्ड इंद्रा जो लॉर्ड इंद्रा हेवन में उनका जो थ्रोन है उनकी गद्दी को उन्होंने हिला दिया था जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ मेडिटेशन। So in this picture, you can see how the student is doing the meditation, inhaling and exhaling the breathe, breathing purpose. Like this, you can do the meditation by closing the eyes, sitting nicely in the peaceful posture. So nowadays, meditation is practiced by doctors, healers, practicing Raika, yoga, etc. Nowadays, this meditation is also practiced by all the common people. Also nowadays, everyone is more giving more importance to this meditation. And doctors, healers, practicing Raika. Practicing Raika means healing technique. What is Raika? Raika is a healing technique. So nowadays, these doctors and healers are also practicing this and even the common people are using this type of meditation habits in them. Now let us study about meditation therapy in different ways. अब अलग अलग फेथ्स में, अलग अलग रिलीजन्स में किस टाइप की मेडिटेशन थेरेपीज है, वी विल रीड अबाउट इट. Now, in Hinduism, meditation or dhyan was a practice even in the first Indian civilization thousands of years ago. So, meditation हिंदुइज्म में, हम हिंदुइज्म में क्या देखते हैं, ये ध्यान, जो ध्यान लगाना, ये प्रैक्टिस हम फर्स्ट इंडियन सिविलाइजेशन से देखने को मिलती है. मेडिटेशन was practiced as a part of Vedanta, ज्ञान योगा, राजा योगा, Jap yoga, that is repetition of mantra. Jap yoga is what? Repetition of mantra. Then bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga, what is bhakti yoga? Devotion and love towards God. And Surat Shabd yoga, that is sound and light meditation. So all these type of meditations were there in Hinduism, and it is present since thousands of years ago. हजारों साल से ये मेडिटेशन थ्योरी अपनाई जा रही है हिंदुइज्म रिलीजन में. Now in Islam, a Muslim prayers 5 times a day. 5 times में a day, 5 बार नमाज पढ़ना, focusing and meditating on Allah by reciting the verses from the Holy Quran, so that a connection between Creator and His creation become possible. So in Islam also, Islam means Muslims also prayers 5 times a day, that meditating on Allah. अल्लाह में वो मेडिटेशन करके और अपना ध्यान लगाते हैं, होली कुरान के वर्सेस पढ़ करके वो एक तरीके से कनेक्शन बनाते हैं. क्रिएटर, क्रिएटर मीन्स गॉड, और क्रिएशन, गॉड और ह्यूमन बींग्स के बीच में वो एक तरीके का कनेक्शन बनाते हैं बाय मेडिटेशन. So in Islam also this meditation is there. Buddhism. Now in Buddhism, Lord Buddha attained enlightenment while meditating under the Bodhi tree. अब हम जानते हैं कि लॉर्ड बुद्धा ने भी एनलाइटमेंट कैसे पाया था, बाय मेडिटेटिंग अंडर द बोधि ट्री. एक बोधि वृक्ष के नीचे उन्होंने ये एनलाइटमेंट मिला था उनको. एंड बुद्धिज्म सजेस्ट मेडिटेशन फॉर निर्वाणा और रियलाइजेशन ऑफ ट्रूथ. और सच्चाई जानने के लिए बुद्धिज्म ये मेडिटेशन सजेस्ट करते हैं. बुद्धिज्म फेथ ये सजेस्ट करता है कि टू अटेन द ट्रूथ वी शुड फॉलो मेडिटेशन. Now in Christianity also, Christianity incorporates meditation in the form of prayers. Prayers के रूप में ये meditation बताते हैं. Christianity में भी meditation of heart to achieve inner peace, that is stillness, to attain calm and still peaceful mind. Uh, that is also there in Christianity, in the religion Christianity, through the form of prayers. प्रेयर्स के द्वारा हम ये मेडिटेशन क्रिश्चियनिटी में भी देखने को मिलता है. नाउ इन सिखिज्म, सिख रिलीजन में भी believes in quiet meditation, which means focusing one attention on the attributes of God. अब सिखिज्म रिलीजन में भी हमें ये मेडिटेशन देखने को मिलता है, when one the person is focusing attention on the God. Jainism also uses the word samyaka. Samyaka means to denote or practice of meditation. That is, it also gives importance to meditation. So thus we see that in each and every religion we find that importance for meditation is given. So let us also experience the wonders of meditation. So हम भी wonders देखें, मेडिटेशन से क्या कुछ हम अचीव कर सकते हैं. इट इज मेडिटेशन थ्रू विच यू कैन अटेन इनर पीस ऑफ फॉर योरसेल्फ. हम मेडिटेशन के द्वारा ही इनर पीस, हमारी आत्मा को शांति प्रदान कर सकते हैं. हमें एक तरीके से इनर पीस, पीसफुलनेस इन आवर बॉडी माइंड, वी कैन attain this through meditation only. The world today is full of stress and struggle. आज की दुनिया में हम देखते हैं कि it is full of stress and struggle. So and we are unable to maintain a balance in our life. और हम इससे बैलेंस मेंटेन नहीं कर सकते हैं. So in such a situation, meditation harmonizes our lives with joy and peace. So meditation से ही हम पीसफुल एनवायरनमेंट, जॉयफुल एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट कर सकते हैं हमारे आसपास. एंड कम लेट अस ट्राई टू एक्सपीरियंस द वंडर्स ऑफ मेडिटेशन. ये वंडर्स है मेडिटेशन के, हम एक्सपीरियंस कैसे करेंगे? फर्स्ट, चूज द प्रॉपर प्लेस ऑफ मेडिटेशन. फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट थिंग is you have to choose the proper place of meditation where you feel very comfortable. जहाँ पर आप कंफर्टेबल हो, जहाँ पर आप कंफर्टेबल हो, वो जगह आपको चुननी है फॉर योर मेडिटेशन पर्पस. देन इट कैन बी योर रूम, योर गार्डन. आपका अपना खुद का रूम हो सकता है या गार्डन एरिया हो सकता है, वेर यू आर कंफर्टेबल इनफ टू हैव द मेडिटेशन. Now sit in a relaxed posture. Now you have to sit in a relaxed posture also, and uh, and take a deep breath. एक बहुत लंबी सांस लेना है. Focus only in your breath. And while you inhale, take the name of God and say words like peace, harmony, etc. और जब आप इनहेल कर रहे हैं, एयर इनहेल, ब्रीथ इनहेल कर रहे हैं, जब आप ब्रीथ इनसाइड कर रहे हैं, तो आप ये नेम्स, गॉड के नेम, गॉड का, भगवान को याद कर सकते हैं. या वर्ड्स लाइक पीस, हार्मनी, ये वर्ड्स आप ले सकते हैं. व्हाइल इनहेलिंग मीन्स आप जब ब्रीथ इन करते हैं. व्हेन यू एक्सेल, जब आप ब्रीथ आउट करते हैं, यू कैन रिपीट द सेम थिंग व्हेन यू से व्हाइल इनहेलिंग. जो आपने वर्ड्स इनहेल के वक्त लिया है, वही ब्रीथ आउट के वक्त भी आप वो सेम वर्ड यूज कर सकते हैं. दिस इज अ टाइप ऑफ मेडिटेशन यू कैन डू. कैरी ऑन दिस इनहेलिंग एंड एक्सेलिंग फॉर सम टाइम. ब्रीथ इन, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. This type of inhaling and exhaling, you can say 15 minutes. You can do the same thing. By doing this, you replace all your doubts, worries, confusion, etc. with fresh, new and creative ideas. और इससे आपको fresh, new, creative ideas आपको मिलेंगे through the meditation, through inhaling and exhaling your breath. It helps you to make a new beginning. एक तरीके से नई शुरुआत होगी. Concentration on breath is essential for meditation. So this concentration on your breath, that is inhaling and exhaling, the breath will help you for your meditation. Now, after some time, you feel that you are soaring high up in the sky. Means आप एक तरीके से आपको अपना महसूस होगा बहुत हल्कापन. आपकी बॉडी बहुत हल्की लगेगी आपको. In fact, this is a signal that your mind has emptied itself and now it is ready to generate new power and energy. और इस condition में you will find out that new new energy or new power is generated in your बॉडी. जब आप अपने आप को बिल्कुल हल्का महसूस करोगे थ्रू इनहेल एंड एक्सहेल ऑफ द ब्रीदिंग प्रोसेस, then you will feel your body very light and in that condition you will generate new power and energy. एक तरीके से नई पावर और एनर्जी क्रिएट होगी आपकी बॉडी में. सो मेडिटेशन प्यूरिफाइज अ माइंड, बॉडी एंड सोल. एक तरीके से मेडिटेशन आपकी माइंड, बॉडी और सोल को प्यूरिफाई करेगा, साफ करेगा. आफ्टर मेडिटेशन we feel that we are not a new and a reformed person. और meditation के बाद what you will feel? You will feel a condition that you are a new and reformed. एक तरीके से आपको अपने खुद में change महसूस हो जाएगा meditation के बाद. And regular meditation makes life brighter and happier. और जो regular आप meditation करोगे, then it will make your life brighter and happier. Choose a suitable time for meditation. Another thing is to choose a suitable time for your meditation purpose. Morning. Now, which time is best for your meditation? The morning time is best for the meditation because when you begin your day nicely, it results in growing impact on your personality throughout the day. अब morning ही आप meditation से शुरू करोगे, then if you will start your day very nicely, then it definitely it will impact, it will influence your personality throughout a day. You should at least meditate for 10 minutes a day. At least आपको कितने मिनट meditation करना है? 10 to 15 minutes a day meditation करना है. मेडिटेशन एक्ट्स एज अ टॉनिक फॉर योर माइंड, और मेडिटेशन एक तरीके से क्या हेल्प करता है, एक तरीके से टॉनिक का रूप में काम करता है. टॉनिक मीन्स द मेडिसिन फॉर योर माइंड to make you a new personality, to develop a new personality. It is a vitamin that nourishes you completely. It its a daily dose will make you bright, healthy, alert, and efficient in everything that you do. जो भी आप काम कर रहे हो पूरे दिन में, अगर आप मॉर्निंग में आपने मेडिटेशन किया 10 to 15 मिनट्स के लिए, तो आप पूरे दिन में आप हेल्दी, अपने आप को हेल्दी महसूस करोगे. You will be alert and efficient in whatever things you will do. It will grant you wisdom, आपकी knowledge बढ़ेगी, and will help you to work on right path in your life. और हमेशा आपको right path चुनने में आसानी रहेगी if you will follow the meditation process. So meditation is a mind body medicine. Meditation is safe and simple method to balance person's physical, mental, and emotional states. In earlier times, meditation was predominantly practiced in the form of silent prayer whispered in the glory of God. So previously in early times, you can see that many people used to have a silent prayer. और इस साइलेंट प्रेयर में वो एक तरीके से भगवान से बातें करते थे. So it was a form of meditation for them. But now meditation is practiced to promote physical, mental and emotional well-being. आजकल meditation क्यों follow करते हैं लोग? For the physical, mental and emotional well-being, अच्छा रहने के लिए. Here is a Buddhist story which tell us about the effective way to control anger. Now, this story we will continue it in our next class whenever we'll meet, that is next Monday. Till then, you yourself read it about the meditation and try to do at least 10 to 15 days early in the morning. You can do this meditation, which will help you a lot to have a physical, mental, and emotional well being. So, till then, uh, stay safe, stay healthy, and that's all for today. In our next class, we will continue the same lesson with the story of a bag of nails. So that's all for today. Thank you.